but fortunately he told us why he can't
Yeah.
play, and I fully understand that sometimes you can have a kind of a headache without Ashley this time, but fortunately
Yeah, and
he
I
told
doubt
us
there's any
why he can't play,
big decisions coming up that we would have to
and
make as a
I
group,
fully
right?
understand that. Yeah, that's why it's no problem. I also have some good news. I've found another great adventure for us to play.
Okay.
It will be it will probably be the last adventure before you reach Noun,
Okay.
and then well, then we'll be playing in the big city.
Oh yeah. On roll 20, it has a spot for abilities. Is that where I just dump all my skills and talents?
Wait, you have those abilities in.
When you open a character sheet, there's bio and info character sheet, and then attributes and abilities. Is
Yeah,
the abilities?
but don't look at the last section. I mean, I'm not really sure why it's there honestly, because because all
Is there a
those.
spot for skills? Oh, never mind. I see skills and talents. I don't know why I'm
Yeah,
doing it this way.
yeah, it's in the middle sheet.
Okay.
I think the last one is used mainly for macros, which we're not using anyway right now.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, I'm adding Lucina to your deity section,
Okay.
but we all know that it's really run out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, awesome. Oh,
I mean, like the mafia guys, they all act like really religious. You know what I mean? Like on the surface, but then they'll go around and like have 12 people killed or something.
of course.
Yeah.
That's but that's the huge thing with the Sigmarite Church. Yeah, I mean, most of these guys worship a warrior god, but many of them are fat, useless, corrupt, and so on.
Yeah.
So why shouldn't it be like that with other gods? Okay, remind me, who was fighting the wolf? Was it Ashley or the? Wow, crap! I forgot the name.
Lucas is the bounty hunter, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Johan was
No,
the
no,
other
no, no.
guy.
Lucas is the charcoal burner. Johan is the bounty
It
hunter.
was him. He was about to get charged by the wolf.
Lucas, right?
Yeah.
All right. So it's Andrew. Oh man. All right, all right.
It was the charcoal burner had the girl with him,
Yeah, Bianca.
and he was getting charged.
Right, right. So as soon as Andrew is here, we'll start with combat.
Okay.
You know, a really funny thing is when I was first running this adventure 6 years ago, the first battle my players participated in was also against a wolf.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's not a normal wolf. This is like a full-on great wolf type thing, right?
Well, no, not exactly. Actually, it is a normal wolf. It's not bigger than any other wolf, at least according to the adventure module. But
Is there a goblin riding it?
no, it's just a simple wolf.
Okay, that's not too bad then.
Yeah.
But there's probably more wolves, I imagine.
Well, of course, and dally too long and more wolves will come.
If it's just one wolf, you could always get a newspaper and smack it on the butt. But
Yeah, but it can be quite hard in the middle of the forest.
yeah.
No worries. I think Andrew will go through it without any problems. And besides, you guys are not far. So yeah. Mm.
The lightning reflexes. Yeah, I didn't have a silent move rural last time.
Yes, you told me about it, but
Yeah.
but
I
it's
still
not a
rolled
problem.
like less than half though. It was like in the 20s.
Yes, so and the goblins had very poor rolls themselves.
Yeah.
So really, no trouble there.
What is going on?
With what?
Oh, I think it's alphabetized. No, it's not alphabetizing my skills. What is it doing?
What are...
It's like moving my skills around as I type them.
Really? Oh, Andrew.
Yeah.
Hi, Andrew.
Oh, quick. If I can remember how to do it.
What was that?
I need to fiddle with something. Hold on.
Alright, no worries. Brian, let me see your character sheet.
Okay, I just finished it.
No, I think everything's okay.
There was just a couple skills I was supposed to add way back when, and I've been doing it off my phone.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
Since the silent move rural fiasco, I figured I'd need to put them on here.
There's actually a Roll20 application? Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I must have it.
I saw that when I got in today.
Whoa, cool, cool. Okay, I'll download it very quickly. Andrew, as soon as you're ready, we'll begin.
Okay, cool. And just as a heads up, I gotta watch my two boys while my wife goes and does something. So I may be muting a lot to yell at them.
Okay.
I apologize. But I've got Star Wars on for them right now, so hopefully we're good.
All right.
Okay, cool. I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I can use the Roll20 app with my current phone. Man, what a shame. I have Galaxy S5. For some reason, it's not compatible. Okay, but no matter. Guys, just a quick heads up. If you want to spend your skill points, we only do this at the beginning of the game, not in the middle. I'm saying this mainly to Brian, who I think has enough skill points to actually progress.
I think I have 190 right now.
Okay, so if you want to, to spend them, you can do it now. And of course, remember that skills such as writing, firearms and so on must be learned. You just can't buy them on the fly.
Right.
So.
But stats you can get.
Yeah, stats you can develop normally without any problem.
Career changes? Can I do that on the fly?
Career changes? Oh, you mean you're changing career, right?
I'm like I need to look and see what Rogue has. Make sure it doesn't have anything that I'm not going to lose later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. But I don't think...
Or not lose, but you know what I mean? Like, not be able to get later on.
Yeah, but I don't think you can change your career just yet.
Okay.
Because you need to buy all the, all the upgrades for your skills.
Okay, I have to do all of them to change careers?
Well, yes. If you want to progress to a new career, you need to
Oh, wow.
buy all the skill advancements, +5, +10%, and so on. And
I'm so far away from a crime lord.
of course, that's the whole point. And in the later careers, you also have to buy all the skills and traits. So it's a long way for you, my friend.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, we last left with a wolf trying to charge you. So let's play some nice combat music, if I can find one. Okay, maybe this is...
Oh.
What?
I'm just talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
I meant to look something up real quick before I joined. I had to try to cram an hour's worth of stuff into 15 or 20 minutes, so I'm still a little...
That's the story of my life right there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Like I said, I thought it was 2:30, and so I had, planned.
I did too. I'm glad we had that conversation.
No worries, no worries. I mean, I was preparing the second adventure for you guys about an hour before the game starts. Oh, also Andrew, I was just saying to Brand that I found a very cool new adventure. which
Oh.
I hope you guys will like.
Is it one of the published ones, or is it?
It's
Is it
fan-made.
just?
It's
Okay.
fan-made. Actually, when it comes to the published ones, I don't think we'll be playing any official adventure anytime soon. But who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, no, it's not a bad idea because I got most of them and I've read most of them. So.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Okay, so can we start?
yeah.
Sure.
All right. Andrew, it's the middle of the night. You're standing on the road near the forest. On your left is a river. On your right is the wall of trees. It's completely dark. You have a terrified girl behind you, and in front of you stands a huge black-furred wolf who's baring its teeth. You know, his fur is all standing, his eyes are gleaming red. The beast charges you. Roll for initiative, which is a D10, and you add your agility.
Yeah. Hold on.
I also roll for the wolf.
Plus, what's my agility?
Oh my, the wolf is quite burly.
38. Add my.
Can we see any of this yet, or do we just hear
What?
it?
What?
Can we see the wolf and
No, no,
Lucas?
no. You're. I'll come back to you in a second.
Add my.
Okay.
Add my agility to it.
Yeah, exactly. To a
Okay.
single D10 roll. Holy shit, man! That's a great roll. You've actually beaten the wolf by 2 points. Okay, you see the wolf charging at you, but you react faster. What are you going to do? The beast will be upon you in a second. You know, tearing with its claws and snapping its jaws.
Yeah. So obviously, I need to spend a half action drawing my hatchet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I am actually going to go into a defensive stance.
Oh, that's a very good idea. Alright, so you have a plus 10% bonus to dodge or parry, right?
All attacks are negative 20%.
Oh, it's even better then. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright,
Negative 20% weapon skill. Yeah, that's what it is.
alright. You've drawn your trusty axe, and you know you're making sure that it's in front of you, right in the path of the charging wolf. The beast is incredibly quick. It pounces upon you. Basically, it's making a charge move. So right now I'm going to roll. The wolf is charging you, the girl is right behind you. Let's do this. Okay, it was minus
Minus 20%.
minus 20%. So, oh my god. Okay, okay. It pounced, but you've slashed with your axe. However, your aim was a bit off, and you've only hit it with the flat of the blade. But it was sufficient for the beast to not tear your throat out. It landed. It yelped, but it's not out of the combat yet. Now, Brian, roll for perception with a minus 10%. I mean negative modifier, 10%. I'll also roll for Gennaro and for Ashley. Oh my god, Gennaro is awesome. Well, Ashley not so much. Oh, by the way, guys, can you see my rolls? I'm just curious.
Yes.
Alright, alright. I'll need to work on that then. You've rolled, Brian?
Yeah.
Uh,
20 minus 10. So
it's
30.
21, yeah, minus 10. How much perception do you have?
Perception, I'm pulling that up. I have it as a skill. Or no, it's a half skill. Never mind.
Okay, maybe that's not the best music. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm doing perception at half.
Oh, so you're doing perception half. All right, all right, all right. So, wait, I'll check it out on your character sheet then. Perception half. Yeah, so that's half of your intelligence.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because
I got
perception is always rolled on based on the intelligence. So
Intelligence 39. So no.
yeah, you think that you've heard something from up ahead, but you're not really sure. You can see that Johan is nervously reloading his crossbow and looking at the wall of trees. But suddenly, you can feel General's hand on your shoulder, and he's like, "Oh, Bosch."
What is it?
And he points, in the direction of the road. You're not really sure if it's north or south. You're too disoriented. Boss, I think I heard something from up there. Yeah, I think I heard something. Yeah.
Okay, let's move quietly.
Okay. Keep behind me, boss. And he pulls out his club and his buckler. I mean, he still has them, pulled out, and he begins to cautiously move in the direction that he pointed at. Meanwhile, Andrew, the beast is in front of you. The girl is screaming like, she's not really screaming, as her throat must be really, really parched, really hoarse. So she's like, doing something like that. That's why, Brian, you did not hear girl screaming.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I still have the initiative, right?
Yeah, we only roll once for initiative
Right.
the whole battle,
Right.
so you're first.
That's what I wanted to make sure. Let me, I guess, make a regular attack at the wolf.
Okay, normal attack, right?
Yep.
And with your second action,
Um.
because it's half
Hold on.
action, a single attack is half action.
Right. Hold on. Hold on just a second.
No worries.
Dodge and parry don't take actions, do they?
Parry? No, parry. You can parry automatically if you have a second weapon in your hand, or you can declare parrying, but then it's half action.
Right.
Remember that you can also dodge in my games as a free action, even if you don't have the dodge skill, but then you will be dodging at half the agility if you don't have, have it.
Okay.
bought.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I think what I'm. Oh, I can't do that. Hold on.
You can practically make any kind of attack from the rulebook, if I remember correctly, because none of them really require special training or special, weapons, skills.
So I'm gonna make an attack,
All right.
and then if possible, I'm gonna back up some. Kind of pushing the girl behind me. Like, basically make an attack to. Well, the idea being to kind of get the wolf back even further, and then back up a little.
Okay, so you're making an attack and then just making a step backwards, right? Something
Yeah.
like that. All right. You've swung your axe this time, making sure that you're going to hit with the blade at the wolf. The beast is ready. Roll for your weapon skill.
That's 2d10.
Yeah, 2d10. Your weapon skill is.
Plus my weapon skill
Actually,
is 43.
It doesn't matter because you've hit the beast.
Oh.
But it will attempt to dodge. It did not make the roll. So roll for damage. 1d10 plus your strength. Remember that 10 means that it's Auric's Fury, which allows you to. No, 1d10.
Yeah. Yeah, plus my strength
okay,
bonus.
okay, nice. Alright, so you've... oh Christ, sorry. Nice. So you've struck the wolf with your axe. The beast has a thick hide, you know, fur and all. But you've drawn blood. You can feel the hot wetness splashing your wrist. And the beast howled. Brian, and you can all hear that. You can hear the howling of a wounded animal right from right up ahead. Andrew, that was good. You know, you've pulled out your axe, but the wolf is furious now. It will attempt to tear out your throat.
Yeah.
So it's making an all-out attack. And we'll see how it will manage to do that. Just... oh my god. Okay. Crap, I don't have that critical fumbles. Alright, roll for damage, Andrew. Roll for your usual damage with the axe, please. Just like before. 6%. Alright, it's 10 damage. Okay. Basically, the beast tried to jump you, but you know it was in pain. It was disorientated, so you just sidestepped to the right and buried your hatchet in its throat. It just fell to the ground, twitched a couple of times, and it lay still.
Awesome.
You were just, you know, finishing putting the blood on its fur when suddenly you hear behind you, the sound of many feet, basically. You look around and you see Gennaro together with Sally and Lucas coming at you from the darkness. You guys can see him standing over the corpse of a huge dead wolf. Oh yeah, boss, I told you, I heard the wolf, yeah?
Are there any more?
I haven't seen any. Just this one.
Do we have any sense of direction, like where we need to be heading right now?
Well, you can try to roll either for your intelligence or your outdoor survival, if you have it.
I don't. I'll just roll intelligence. Two D10. Okay. Nah.
Ah. Okay, I try to roll.
Stars are not out.
For Gennaro. No, actually, he did not made it. And oh, but Ashley did. Nice. Andrew, you want to roll for your outdoor or your intelligence?
Yeah. Hold on.
I need to check Johann's character sheet. Intelligence. Oh, he actually made it. Nice.
Yeah, I have outdoor survival, and my intelligence is 40, which I did not make.
Alright. You guys are obviously not sure where to go, but fortunately, Johann, you know, he just kneels in the dirt, sniffs in the air, you know, looks around in the darkness, and then he says, "Right, we need to go that way," and he points, basically just, you know, in a random direction.
Okay.
Because, you know, guys, we need to bring the girl to Hermsdorf, right?
I want to see if she's hurt.
No, she's not hurt, but she's hysterical. I mean, well, not anymore because she's too tired, but she's still sobbing, and you know, and actually, interesting enough, she comes over to Gennaro and just, you know, and just hangs on his leg. The gentle giant obviously doesn't really know what to do with that. You know, he looks at you. I mean, at you, Sally, with a quizzical look.
I think you should give her a piggyback ride.
Okay, boss. No worries, huh? She's like my little sister, huh? You know, so he.
What's your name?
Bianca. My name is
Bianca?
Bianca.
Okay. How long have you been there?
I don't know. I want to go to my parents.
Okay, we're gonna bring you back to your father.
What do you mean? My dad, Hals, and my mother, Greta, the bandits, they've hurt them. I saw that.
Wait, the Baron's dead?
No, the bandits, he said.
Bandits.
Oh, but she just said the bandits hurt her parents, right?
Well,
Yeah,
yes, I was daughter.
She doesn't realize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you actually realize that Lucas is telling the truth. The girl doesn't know that she's the daughter of Baron von Radishay. She thinks that the late Gretel, Dan, and her husband House were her parents.
I missed that. Okay. Whoops.
No worries. Also, who's making the notes today? Just curious.
Oh shit.
I can.
You can?
Yeah, I can.
Alright, so it will be much obliged. Yeah, so you understand that that the girl will be...
So her parents are dead. We know that, right?
Well, yes.
Or
Yes. You
who she thinks her parents are now.
You remember that Gretel died in, well, basically right in front of you, giving you the seal of the Baron.
Right. Okay. I didn't put two and two together on that. I thought she had I thought Greta was like a servant or something. I didn't know she was.
Well, yes, she probably was a servant, but for Bianca, she was her mother.
Right.
So the little girl did not knew that she was raised by a servant to Baron von Radishay.
Do I have any whiskey left?
Yeah, a bit. Like literally, just a mouthful.
I'm gonna give it to her. I'm gonna tell her to drink this so she calms down and goes to sleep.
Okay, Gennaro is looking at you. Boss, boss, I don't think that's a good idea. Kids should not drink, huh?
I have some medicine here. It'll calm her down a little bit.
She takes the bottle, she sniffs it, and you can see that she does not like the smell. What is it? It smells really weird. I don't want to drink it.
I just thought it would calm me down a little bit. You don't have to if you don't want to.
She smells it one more time, and then she takes the swig.
Okay.
It's basically she took a swig, but immediately she spat it out, just right on your boots. That's disgusting.
Don't worry, girl.
It's an acquired taste.
I told you, boss. Told you she would not like it, yeah?
You're right.
Says Gennaro. Meanwhile, Johann tells you that the journey to Hermsdorf will take about 4 days from the ruined toll house, from which you've begun your search for the girl in the woods. But in 4 days you will reach the town. You can. He also says that you can either back to the ruined toll house, right now,
We'd probably go passing.
or back,
We'd probably come.
or go through the forest towards the village of Osinol. But the village is only a day's journey from the toll house, and you will be able to restock on your supplies there.
I think that's the best option.
Yeah, because the toll house requires going back through the goblins.
Well, yeah.
Well, actually, he says that going to the village of Osinol also requires going through the forest, but a different part of the forest. Not the one that you just came through. So, with a little luck, you won't necessarily be meeting any goblins or something.
Yeah.
Even worse. So, what's your decision?
I think we should move through the forest.
Yeah, I think so too. Head to the village.
Yeah. Probably move until dawn and then get a few hours sleep once it's light. You know what I mean? But we need to be on the move right now.
All right. So you are going. So enter the forest once again. Johan is leading you because apparently he knows this. These parts better than any of you. Although you actually, Andrew, you actually remember parts of the terrain. It's just that it's very dark, and you almost never came to the forest when it was dark because, well, you know, it was a suicide for a single man. However, Johan is leading you. The journey took a lot of time actually. A day, almost a day. With Bianca constantly whimpering, and when she's not carried by Gennaro, she needs to stop every few minutes because she says that her feet hurt. She does not have any boots on her. That's apparently the goblins took that away, or the bandits, who knows. But when Gennaro is carrying her, you're getting good speed.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the travel to the village of Osino is without any problems. You don't encounter any more beasts. You don't encounter any goblins. Although you hear some howling and some strange noises from deeper in the forest. But that's about it. However, at some point you're getting aware of one simple fact that, just as you're traversing a hill, it's the hill behind which the massacre took place, and all of you've kind of forgotten about that. So when you're right on top of the hill, you all see the place of the carnage, in which Bianca's parents, or rather protectors, have been killed. She also sees that and begins to weep. She asks you to bury her parents, and threatens that she will not go any further if you won't bury the people that helped raise her.
I agree we should, but it's a risk. But it is the right thing to do.
Well, actually, you come upon the place during the day, a few hours after dawn, and it's actually quite peaceful all around. Although you've seen that some of the corpses have been eaten, or at least partially eaten, by predators.
Okay.
And birds.
So we know where the two bodies are, though. We could find those again.
Well, you know where Gretel lies, but you don't know where Hal lies because you've never met Hal.
What was your father wearing?
A simple. Well, he was wearing a simple robe, like like that of a common man. And she looks around the corpses. And suddenly she spots her father, and she just points at a random corpse just laying there. Well, because it is a random corpse. I mean, the man just looks like a farmer, like any other killed farmer, dead farmer. Sorry.
Okay. I guess we got to go, because I don't want to bring her down into the pile of bodies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We want to keep her aside.
So, me and Gennaro or I don't know, she seems to have a liking to Gennaro, so do you want to come down there with me and get Gretel and her father? And we'll wrap them up. So
yeah, I can stay here with the girl, yeah? I'll take care of her, yeah?
Yeah, you seem to be getting along pretty good there.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me, how do you bury the bodies?
I mean, it's going to be a shallow grave. We don't have shovels or anything. But we could at least wrap the bodies in some kind of cloth.
Do we see any shovels or anything? Like, I mean, I'm just out amongst the debris.
You kinda remember that there were shovels on the cart, but the cart was left near the toll house.
Right.
Yeah.
Are there rocks or anything?
What? Rocks?
Are there like
Yeah, there are, but there are just few of them.
Not enough to pile over.
No, definitely not. Not even for a single person.
the girl, you know?
Yeah.
You can all roll for Common Knowledge Empire with a 30% bonus modifier.
Would she have a problem if we cremated him?
You're not really sure. She told you no.
Right, I know. I got the stuff to cremate him, that's all I'm asking.
I'm from down south. What is the custom around here? Have you ever been to a funeral before, sweetheart?
Oh, Andrew. Okay, Andrew, you actually think that's a great idea to cremate him. Like, you know, just in front of the girl, make a huge bonfire and just burn the bodies. It will be awesome. However, Brian, you remember that in the Empire, they're actually, you know, the priests of Mor are really serious about burying the bodies with their, with their faces towards the ground, and generally burying the bodies because it prevents the foul necromancers from raising the corpses. So it's very serious for the people of the Empire to actually do that. It's also very serious for Tylians because your city-states have more than once been racked by a plague because, you know, you did not bury your dead.
Lucchini is a big cult of Mor too, I think.
Yeah, well enough, and you know, and as such, the plague was spreading. And cities like Muraliano and Tobaro were more than once racked by such plague. Also, Mor is a very important deity in Tylia.
Okay. Well, I guess we gotta just sit here and dig then. I mean, not like right where the pile of bodies is, but off to the side, like maybe around a corner, like a nice little grave spot.
Or, you know, just burn them like Andrew wants to do that.
I suspect his memory of that stuff would probably set off some bells in my head too. You know, setting them on fire with the little girl sitting there is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, you can think that after all she went through, you know, it would probably be not wise to make her see her parents getting burnt.
We don't have a shovel, but you have a hatchet. I've got a dagger. Gennaro has a club, I think. What does Johan have? Does he have a sword or something? Something we could like just stab it in the ground and pry up?
Johan has a club.
Well, we have a hatchet and a dagger.
Got hands.
Yeah, exactly. You have hands, and you know the soil is pretty soft around here.
Okay.
I mean, it's the summer, so it's not that bad.
I'm gonna take my shirt and hat off, because I don't want to get them dirty.
Okay, so you began to dig, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see that, you know, that the halfling is just stripping off.
Yeah.
And ready to get down and dirty.
Yeah. I'm a poor charcoal burner. I'm used to getting dirty in my clothes.
Do you help him, Andrew?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you began to dig 2 graves. Well,
Does Johan help?
no, Johan is, you know, is keeping. Actually, it's quite sane for him. He keeps watch with his crossbow, and he watches
Okay.
the nearby forest. Given that some of these bodies have been partially eaten by animals, it's probably a sane thing to do. You can also
And
see
then Gennaro's.
that Gennaro is also keeping his weapons out, and taking a close eye on the girl, a watchful eye on the girl.
Okay.
But thanks to that, you two feel a little bit safer as you dig the two graves for poor Gretel and Hal. Eventually, you've dug them. You've put the dead into the graves. You also remember that it's customary for the dead to have a single copper penny under their tongues as payment to more.
Okay.
Do you pay?
I've got that part then. Yeah.
Okay, so you pay 2 copper pennies, and then you begin to, put dirt on top of them and just bury them. Once you've done that, you come back to the girl. She looks at you with gratitude, says, thank you, that means a lot to me.
Is there anything we're supposed to say?
No, I mean, you've saved my life, and you've made my parents, I mean my protectors.
Have we explained to her that they're not her parents yet? I didn't think we had.
Oh
No, I don't think so.
So
I mean, I did by accident.
So she says that you've done what my parents asked you to do. Thank you very much. And thanks to that, the rest of the journey, she does not whimper, she does not complain. She walks right beside Gennaro without any problems. And it is late afternoon when you and Bianca stride across a small rise and see the walled village of Osino, as rain begins to fall. The forest is cleared about 50 yards from the ditch surrounding 3/4 of the village, forming a pasture for the pigs now being herded through the gate of the stockade. The southern part of town borders the river Ster, and a small wharf extends into the water. You realize that the gates will close shortly. If you look upon the map that I've presented, you should be able to see the village of Hermsdorf, I believe. Yeah.
Osino, you mean?
It's on the west. It's to the west.
Okay. Where I thought we were making it to Osino.
Oh, sorry, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're in
Osino.
Osino.
But Osino is also to the west, actually, from your current position. Yeah, but you see Osino, right?
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. And you can also see Hermsdorf, so you know how to go from there. Through the Leaping Frog Inn, right to Hermsdorf. Okay. So anyway, the gates will close shortly.
Yes, we need to get up there now.
Yeah.
Roll for Common Knowledge Empire with 20% bonus modifier.
No.
Andrew made the roll with, but remember, you've got additional 20% bonus.
Yeah. I put in at plus 20, not a negative 20. To the roll. So yeah, but
No, both of you passed the test. Actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking to Brian. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you know one thing. It's a very bad idea to just run towards the village and start screaming for them not to close the gate, because the villagers will probably think that you're attacking them.
Yeah.
Just
Can we wave our arms or something? Like we've been attacked and need help.
Or well, you said shortly. What's shortly? Is that like 10 minutes or is that like an hour?
It means that once the pigs get inside, they will probably close the gate.
Okay.
So they're gonna close it on us if we don't do something.
Yeah, but you also think that if they close the gate, you only just have to, come to the gate, knock, and, well, perhaps they will just let you in.
Yeah, I mean, I think we, we walk quickly, but not necessarily. I think he's right. We don't want to run up like crazy people. I'm sure that
Like we're all dirty though.
Yeah, but we're in the Empire. Everybody's all dirty.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're used to seeing people getting to the gates just after, nightfall and whatnot. So, like I said, I think we, we go fast, but not necessarily
Hastily,
running.
but not threatening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johan also says that, guys, we have a girl with us, so they will probably let us in. I mean, it's not like we look like some band of brigands or something.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you walk to the gate. Of course, it got closed before you came to it. You're standing in front of the gate, and I can assume that you knock.
Yeah.
Alright, so you knock on the gate. A slide opens in the gate, and you see dirty face covered by long greasy hair, and you hear a voice. Who's there?
It's just 4 of us. We're travelers. We were attacked on the road. We're just looking for a spot.
4? I can only see
Right.
3.
One's a little girl.
So, wait, little girl?
Yeah.
Where? I don't see her.
I told
Lift her up.
Oh,
Lift her up.
Alright, alright. So, you, he points at you, Andrew.
Okay.
You, he points at Gennaro. You, he points at Johan. And the little girl, right? Brian,
No.
you realize that he does not see you.
Right. Down here. I like.
So, what? Down here? I don't see anyone.
I'm a halfling.
Oh, you're a halfling. So there's 5 of you.
Yeah.
Be more specific next time. Fine. What's your business in Osino?
Need a place to stay for the night.
Alright. So you might want to check out the Crown Swan. It's our
Crown
tavern.
Swan.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Right.
Sounds awesome.
Also, keep out of trouble. Just,
Will do.
Right. So you see, you can hear the gate being opened, and a scruffy-looking townsman with a short sword, tied to his belt, is letting you in, looking at each of you suspiciously, especially at Gennaro and at you, Brian, because you're obviously.
I took my hat to him.
Yeah, but that's because that's why he's looking at you suspiciously, because your clothes are weird. But you're in, fortunately. You're in.
Okay.
The sun is setting, but there are still people on the streets, even though it's raining. But it's raining very gently. You see that Osino is fairly uninteresting village. Right behind the gate, you can see the temple dedicated apparently to Tol and Raya. It's a very simple building. It has about 10 yards in diameter. It's 3 yards high, and the roof rises 4 yards above the floor. The single large opening to the temple faces the east, and above the portal is a skull of a large forest bison. There are also sheaves of barley hanging from either side of the skull. Right next to the temple is a shrine to some god you don't really recognize. You don't really know which deity can that be. But she is facing the river. The shrine is facing the river. And from your point, you can hear the cheering, and can smell cooked food, from further in the town, which also makes you realize that you're very, very hungry.
Okay.
Since the last meal that you've eaten were the apples.
Yeah. Head to the food.
Or yeah, you I think you all head to the food. You
Right.
see, you only see that Johann, he visits the temple and he says that he'll pray there for a safe journey, and that he'll join you shortly.
Okay, cool. Can we take a real quick break? I gotta hit the restroom. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right. That's a quick
Yeah.
break. No
Yeah.
worries.
Sorry about that.
No
I'll be
worries.
right back. I want to give a gold to Gennaro and tell him to go book a room for us, and I'll get some food at like whatever's going on over here for both of us. You there, Michael? Oh, break.
Sorry, Brian. What were you saying?
Oh, I just wanted to give Gennaro 1 gold to say to go pay for a room for all of us, because I assume since it's night, it's gonna fill up, right?
Oh yeah, sure, boss. Yeah. Also for the girl. Yeah, sure. Huh?
Yeah. Just if there a room all of us could fit in, that'd be great, or just make it work.
Yeah, sure. I'll go. Yeah, do that. Yeah, sure.
What do you want to eat? I'll grab some food.
Yeah, something warm. Yeah, some sausages. Yeah, and some breadcrumbs. Yeah.
Okay, I'll meet you back at the Crown Swan with some food.
Yeah, sure. Sure. And as you walk to. All right. I'm just going to tell that when yeah, Andrew will come back, as I want to
Okay.
show you. I mean, talk to you about all the things that are happening in the inn, and I'm going to boil some water for my yerba mate. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Ready, I'm back.
Cool.
Is Michael still AFK?
I guess.
Okay.
I haven't heard him.
So I think we should have kind of a leisurely next 24 hours after all that.
I think so too.
Have a nice meal.
Yeah.
Walk around town the next day. Like, especially because the girl is probably all
Mm-hmm.
jumbled up.
Well, if she doesn't know, she's not going to be in any rush. So.
Yeah. Come on, come on. Buddy. Yeah, you want him? There he is.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
All ready?
Yeah, everyone's here.
Yep.
Great. You enter the tavern. Andrew, you can hear the halfling, giving Gennaro some instructions, giving him a single gold crown, and asking him to arrange for your rooms. He goes to do that. The tavern is it's relatively full. You can see that it's full with locals as well as out-of-town tradesmen. The food smells nice. It's relatively clean. You just look around. People also check you out, but they're kind of friendly stares, not hostile. I will get you later in a gutter stares. So what are you going to do?
Eat.
Yeah, and we're gonna order some food and drinks.
Okay. So you go to the barkeep, who stands right behind the counter. He looks at you. He looks at the little girl. You can see that Gennaro is counting money right next to him. I mean the rest of the money. He apparently has problems with that. You can see that he's 1, 2, 5, something like that. Brian, you actually know that he can't write or read, and he certainly cannot count. So you know. The barkeep, a large man who looks kind of like a lumberjack, but with an apron, looks at you and says, "Oh, welcome! In Tao's name, welcome to my humble abode. I guess you're with that young man over here," and he points at Gennaro, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Great. My name is Mikhail. I own this fine establishment. The rooms have been paid for, or should I say common room actually, because unfortunately all the private rooms have been already taken. Like I've told your young lad over there, it's 2 silver for a single person for 1 night. So you quickly establish that he actually paid, half the price of a gold crown, 10 silver. So,
Okay, yeah.
would you like something to eat, to drink? We've got plenty of food. Fortunately, the war was not so hard on us as was on the northern provinces.
Need some sausages, bottle of
Fine.
brandy.
Well, we don't have brandy here, sir.
What do you serve?
We'll take some beer.
That we have, plenty, actually. Right, so I will give you some Wordbat Dark, maybe? It's a very fine beer from Wordbat.
Sounds good.
Some sausages.
Get round to those.
And maybe some oaths for the little girl here.
Great idea. Yeah.
Right. You find yourself a place to sit, and I'll be right back with you with your food.
Okay, guys, I want to apologize. My kid just went to the bathroom. I gotta deal with this real quick.
No worries. All right. So, Brian, you see that Lucas told you basically that he's going outside to take a whiz, real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're left with Gennaro, who just he just gives you back the 10 silver, looking at you with apologetically for some reason.
So that's right, though, isn't it? If it's 2 silver a night, I gave him 1 gold. I should have 10 silver back.
Yeah, and you've got 10 silver back.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was just making sure that he didn't get ripped off or something.
No. He did not. You've received 10 silver back. You're all sitting. You take a seat at one of the 3 tables. And no, you're just waiting for the for your food when suddenly a man walks towards your table and asks if he can sit by. He's a huge man, actually. You know, built like an ox. He's balding.
Okay.
Looks like an ex-soldier. You know, he's armed. You can see that he's armed with a cudgel. He also has a leather jack, but his clothes are basically, they're very, you know, shoddy, very dirty. They've obviously seen better times. So, what are you going to do? You know, he walks to you and says, "Hello there, prospectors. Can I sit
Oh,
by
he
your
just wants
table?"
to
What?
eat and drink. Though. He wants to.
Come again, Brian? Sorry? I did not understand what...
Yeah, it sounds like he was breaking up.
Yeah, it was breaking up for a second.
Oh, okay, now it's fine. Can I sit by your table?
I didn't hear what you said about him.
What?
I didn't hear what you said about him. Does he look threatening, or do you just want
Well,
to eat and drink?
he looks large. He looks like a large man who knows how to fight, obviously. He has a cudgel on his belt. He also has a leather jack. His clothes are in a really bad shape. Like, you know, like they've seen better times.
Where is the girl sitting in relation to where he wants to sit?
On the other side of the table, near Gennaro. Oh,
Okay.
also, Lucas,
Yeah,
you went for a quick leak.
Okay.
And you've just came back and see that, you know, Halfling, Gennaro, and the girl are sitting near the table, and and some random man is apparently asking them if he can also sit by the table.
Okay.
He could sit next to me, and Lucas, you go sit between, or like so the girls between you and Gennaro.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right. He thanks you. He sits on the table. You know, he introduces himself. My name is Moritz Hauser, and I'm an ex-soldier from Verdbat. I'm just passing through us, you know, and I just saw you, and I think that you're not from around here. Just thought that I may engage you in a conversation, as I'm also from out of town. And we out-of-town types need to stick together, I think. And
Your name is Moritz?
That's often a wise thing to do.
Yes, I also think that. He also looks at the girl and he says, "Oh, and that little honeypot, I don't think she's any of your she's not your daughter, right? Not any of you?"
How old is she? She's 6 years old?
Yeah, something like that.
No, she is not.
Well, but she's a very cute burkup, I must say. So, what makes you travel through Osino?
Just on a lovely country stroll.
We're seeking business opportunities.
Business opportunities, right?
Right.
Oh, what kind of business?
Whatever I could buy for 1 penny and sell for 2.
Really? You know, these are hard times.
Yes, they are.
I'm actually a prospector myself. I mean, I'm an ex-soldier now. Now I'm trying to make an honest living. As a fisherman, actually.
The fisherman. Okay.
Yes, and I also provide people with a chance to travel on my boat.
Where are you heading next?
Next, well, it's a tough choice for me. I was actually thinking going north. Since that whole invasion thing apparently stopped. But I'm not really sure yet. And you, if I may be so bold to ask?
See, I'm looking at the map right now. We need to go to. We have to go past the Leaping Frog Inn to Hermsdorf, right?
Yeah. That's
So,
where the ultimate
yeah.
goal is.
We can go from Osino along the River Stur to the Leaping Frog Inn with this guy's boat, and then just go overland from there. Or I guess we could just go up and change to the River Egger on his boat if it's not too expensive.
Brian, you can feel Gennaro is tugging at your sleeve, and you know, as you look at him, he kinda nudges his head towards the door at you.
Okay, I want to casually look over my shoulder.
You don't see anything. You just think that he probably wants to talk with you in private.
Okay.
Andrew, meanwhile, you're still speaking with Moritz,
Yeah.
who directs his attention between you and Bianca. You know, asking her if she likes it here, asking her how her oats are. Meanwhile, the innkeeper also brought you your food, and you've begun eating. You know, as very fast since you're starving. Actually, Brian, you were just going with Gennaro towards the door as the innkeeper was passing you by with the food, and you can feel you salivate basically. But Gennaro insists, and you just you went towards the door. You're standing there. Gennaro says, "Boss, boss, boss."
Can I grab a sausage?
Sausage? Brian, something's wrong with your mic. I mean, I have a lot of interference.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I hope it will pass. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. All right. You've grabbed a single sausage from the plate, and you've begun to eat, since you're very hungry. And you're eating as Gennaro began speaking to you. Boss, I thought you should know,
Okay.
that whole Moritz character, he's kinda, staring at the girl, yeah? Like, I don't know, like he's waiting for some kind of reaction, But I
What is it?
I think you should know that I think he's really interested in her, I mean, it's just my age,
Yeah, I noticed
I think
as well.
he's up to no good, What are you doing?
Watching. Like, I want to keep my eyes on this guy.
Okay.
Because he's definitely interested in something.
Yeah, I will also keep an eye on
See
him.
somebody to him.
Yeah, I don't trust him, yeah. I mean, it's,
Okay,
it's kind of weird,
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it, and we definitely won't leave her unattended.
Alright, okay, yeah. Andrew, roll one more time for perception, please.
I'm too hungry to pay attention.
Yeah, you're just devouring your food. Just eating like it's no tomorrow. So you're you're just saying something to Moritz when he asks you about about stuff, but you're not really sure about what he really asks you because you're just too hungry. You drown that in beer, man. You're really thankful that you are able to eat a nice warm meal. And Brian, as you and Gennaro return to your table, you can feel the Johann's hand on your shoulder, and he says, "I'm back. Shown my fealty to Tal. So, have you boys ordered me anything to eat? Because I'm starving."
Who was that?
Johann.
Okay, cool. I want to turn and tell Johan to keep an eye on this guy at our table.
He looks towards the table. Which one? That one who is speaking to Lucas? Even though Lucas doesn't
just
really
breaking
seem
up.
to... Yeah. Damn, I don't know what's going on, but it's not good. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, on my part, everything is okay. Brian, you may want to,
You want to boot up Skype?
Skype.
Okay.
Okay, we can try Skype, I guess. Hopefully it will run better.
Hey, Andrew, can you hear us?
Andrew? Andrew?
Sorry, I had it muted because I was yelling at the kids.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you guys fine.
We'll try Skype.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, yesterday I've read that audio on Roll20 can be really, fickle. Right. Okay, I'm turning off my microphone in Roll20. So
Okay.
log into Skype.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just going to add Andrew. Andrew? Oh, wait. Andrew.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, sorry.
No worries. Now I can hear you.
I still have sound on my Roll20 though.
You still have sound on your Roll20?
Yeah, static from somebody.
Maybe it's from Andrew. Andrew, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you as well.
Okay, yeah.
Andrew, turn off your microphone on Roll20. Everyone,
Yeah, I thought I did. Hold on.
I've turned off mine, I think.
Yeah, I'm showing that I've muted it on that.
Brian, you also need to do that as well.
Okay.
Both your mic. Oh yeah.
Oh, it says I'm unmuted now.
Unmuted now.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, right now I can hear you. Try to speak something.
Testing.
Okay. I don't have any background noise. And you?
Sounds good to me.
Brian?
I have something, but it's not loud.
According to Roll20, you still have your headset plugged in. Because if you look on Roll20, neither Andrew nor I, we don't have those little headphones.
Yeah.
And you still have them. I don't know why, honestly.
On mine, you have the headphones, but it says the microphone is crossed out on mine.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, if it's not too big of a deal... How much background noise do you have?
Yeah, no, it's not bad. I was just.
All right. All right. So everything's all right. Everyone is fine, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Johan is looking towards the table and he asks you, what, that guy who is speaking to Lucas?
That's the guy.
All right. I'll keep my eye on him then. He looks like some shady character.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out what he wants. I'm cut right through the bullshit.
Right. Right. Yeah. And I'm going to eat something. I hope you've ordered me a lot of food because I'm starving.
Sausages.
Oh, my favorite. Lucas, you can see that Johan is sitting right next to you. He nods towards you. He also nods towards Morris, who introduced himself. Johan doesn't say anything, not anymore, because he begins to eat. He also, he's also starving like crazy, so he just devours his food. Gennaro is also came back. He's sitting right next to the girl. And Sally, you are coming back to the table as well, right?
Yeah, I don't want to sit down yet though.
All right. So what are you doing?
I want to reach in the middle of the table and grab another sausage and start eating it, and I want to ask Moritz.
Yes.
Yeah. So what brought you to our table other than the fact that we're all foreigners?
Well, good sir, good halfling, actually only that brought me to your table, because, well, just like I've said to you before, us outsiders need to stick together.
And what's your interest with the girl?
Well, I beg your pardon? I don't have any interest in that sweet little bear cub of yours, but I'm quite interested in, well, I could be interested, in knowing what's a little girl doing with, well, 4 gentlemen like you, as she's clearly not the daughter of any one of you.
No, we were all travelers and we were attacked on the road, but we defeated our enemies. We stomped them into the ground and we left their bodies there.
Good, very good. That's Sigmar's way. That's the Empire way. To defeat one's enemies and stomp them into the ground. Yes, that's what the priests taught us in the temples. Hmm?
Right. Absolutely.
And, well, he just kinda looks at you with, with neutral stare.
I just stare back at him.
Alright.
I didn't like his answer.
Well, he doesn't say anything else. He just drinks his beer. He looks between you and the girl.
What sort of a business are you trying to get into, Moritz?
Well, like I said before, I'm interested in being a fisherman, and also in allowing people to use my boat for travel.
Okay. Was your father a fisherman? Like, how'd you come upon this boat?
Well, it belonged to my family, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
Do I believe him? Like,
Well, it's certainly plausible.
Something is off though, right?
You're not sure. Aside from that, from the thing that Gennaro told you, you're not really sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down again next to him. He's on the corner, like he's on the edge of the bench, I guess.
Yes. Actually, on the edge of a stool. But yeah, generally.
Actually, I'm gonna see if he'll scoot into the middle.
Okay.
So I'm on the edge, and hopefully we have somebody else on the edge, right? So he's...
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just gonna act like nothing's wrong and go back to drinking and eating.
You drink and eat. In 10 more minutes, and he excuses himself. He's saying that I actually need to check something on my boat. but it was very nice speaking with you. If you would like to grab a ride in towards any destination that you're interested in, speak with me, and I'm sure we can arrange something.
Okay. I motioned for Gennaro to follow him.
General just nods.
Okay,
And-
and
Waits until Moritz is out of the inn, and then stands up and begins to follow him.
okay. Real quick, I'm gonna tell Johan to take the girl up to the room.
We don't have a room. We're in the common area.
Okay. Well, I guess out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the girl is still shaken up, and she's not really, registering anything that happens around her. She finished her meal, and now she's playing with her hair.
Okay. I want to go up with Gennaro, but I don't want to split the group up, the players up.
All right. So, well, and what are you going to do, Andrew?
I don't know. Am I aware enough to have figured out after that exchange that something was up, or
No, not really.
not really?
No.
I'm just gonna keep eating then.
Yeah, you're just finishing your meal. And you're eating, and when Johan he leans towards you and says, Lucas, the halfling said that Moritz guy, that he was kind of shady, towards the girl or something. You've noticed anything weird about him?
All I noticed is that these are good sausages.
Yeah, these are damn good sausages. Pass me that beer, would you? And you two just, continue to eat. Sally, what are you doing?
I want to go and watch and see if Moritz is meeting with anybody, or if he's sincerely going back to his boat to fix something.
Alright, are you trying to be all sneaky, or just, walk like a normal person and not attempt to hide?
I want to be sneaky about it and just kind of blend in if there's people about.
Oh god, okay. Wait, I need to roll for... Oh my god. Oh! That's your roll? 87? Do you have the concealment?
I do not.
So you roll for half of your stat.
Okay. I'm rolling against agility.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I trip and fall.
Well, no, not exactly, but all right. There's a single problem. Basically, the village of Osino is quite well lit in the night, and the streets are rather, they are rather broad, with very little cover for you. So both you and Gennaro, whom you see in front of you, you're kinda in the open.
Okay.
But now just let me roll for one more thing. But fortunately, Moritz, whom you follow towards his boat, does not seem to notice you as he begins to talk with two men. Two men who are similarly dressed as him and armed as him. They both have cudgels and leather jerkins. They have boatman caps on their heads and long coats to keep the cold and dampness away. The trio of men talk on the boat, but they talk very, very quietly. You can see that.
But they're all dressed as soldiers. They're not fishermen, obviously.
Well, no, actually they are dressed as fishermen. I mean, even fishermen in the old world are usually armed. They don't have uniforms on them. They just have simple clothing. On top of which they have jerkins, and they are armed with cudgels. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Gennaro to stay hidden, and I'm gonna walk out and talk to him.
Boss, are you sure it's safe? Huh?
No, it's not safe, but I have to get on that boat and see what they're doing.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Lucas, what are you going to do? You've just finished your meal. Johan as well. He says like, oh, praise be Tao. That was delicious meal.
Why don't we go hit the take the girl up and hit the beds?
But I thought we don't have individual rooms. You've said
Right,
that
we have a common room, right? So
Yeah.
I assume the common room, is that the same area we're in now?
Yeah.
Or okay. I misunderstood the layout. In that case, so we're still sitting there with the girl.
Yeah, you do. The girl is, well, she looks like she's kind of sleepy, but you know there are still people in the inn. Although
Right.
you're guessing that in an hour or two the inn will be pretty empty. Most people will probably go either to their rooms or back to their homes. So
Okay.
until then, what are you going to do?
Let's see. Well, I mean, we need to watch the girl because obviously, if half the party has gotten up and left, you know, we don't want to go disappear somewhere where they can't find us. So I think honestly, we probably just need to hang around here, and wait.
Assuming that you know that the halfling is right and that whole Moritz character really wants to do something bad to the girl. I mean, I'm not really sure. He is a bit off, but well, just like I said, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I can stay here with you. We can order some more drinks if you're buying.
Sure. Although, sip and not chug.
Oh, good idea, yeah. Since we'll have to probably get up quite early to go towards Hermsdorf.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We also need to, think about method of transportation, I guess. But we can talk about it later. Now, order some more beer.
Yeah, so I can go get some more beers.
Alright, so your ride of 2 pennies from your
Okay.
character sheet. Brian.
Yeah.
You've left Gennaro behind, whom you see he pull out his buckler and his club.
Right.
And he's staying in the shadows of a nearby building near the river. And you yourself are coming towards the 3 men. When you were a few meters in front of them, one of them spotted you, said something to Moritz, who turns around, sees you, and well, at first he looks surprised, but then his face splits into a smile. Oh, Master Halfling! Well met!
Mr. Moritz, how are you doing?
Oh, very fine. I was just discussing here with my comrades in business, what are we going to do next? Allow me to introduce you. These fine gentlemen here are Edgar Grosch and Ralph Kahl. He points at the 2 practically identical men. They are both, they are both bearded, they are both scruffy looking. Boatmen, probably. Or who knows, maybe fishermen. They just nod towards your direction, but they don't say anything. So, how may I help you, Master Halfling?
I've thought about your deal with transporting us by the river. How much to get to what was the name of that inn? Crap, I gotta pull it up real quick. Because I don't want to say exactly where we're going. The inn was called the Leaping Frog Inn.
Leaping Frog, you want to get there, right?
Right.
Is that your final destination, if I may be so bold to ask?
I'm meeting some business associates there.
Oh,
And I have some business in town here tonight as well.
well, in that case, it will cost you. I'm guessing all of you will travel there, right? The both
Right.
you four gentlemen and that sweet little buttercup of yours. It will cost you about 2 gold crowns total for
Two.
for the whole five of you.
It's a bit steep for such a short journey.
Well, yes, sir, but it's a lot safer than if you would want to travel abroad on
Is
the
it
land.
safer?
Well, yes, sir. Of course it's safer. I mean, I've never heard of any beastman who could swim.
Neither have I.
Well, so you see, it's safer then. Also, there are no pirates on this part of the stir. So really, I think you won't get any better offer from anyone else.
What time do you depart in the morning?
Well, it depends. I usually depart at, 2 hours after the first cock arises.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that was the word. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, it sounded really bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. How do you say after the? Well, you know.
The rooster crows.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, after the rooster calls. 2 hours after the rooster calls. Yeah. So if that's okay with you, we could go then.
I will have to talk it over with my associates, but I know they won't agree to 2 gold.
Oh, please do that. I mean, I'm sure we can make something out.
So, what offer should I bring to them?
Tell you what. You ask them how much they would be willing to pay, and then you can find me in the morning, and we can talk business. What do you say, huh?
That sounds good.
Very good.
Meet you here in the morning.
See you in the morning, Master Halfling.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back to the inn right past Gennaro, and I guess when the coast is clear, he'll come too.
Yeah, he starts following you after you've passed him.
Okay.
Okay, and he runs towards you and asks, "Boss, so what's the deal with these guys, eh? Should I bust a cap in them?"
Well, all we know is where they're gonna be tomorrow, so we should watch from a distance and see what we're walking into.
Bene,
I'm
bene.
not sure we should ever get on a boat with them.
Right. Yeah, no worries. I can crack some cows, yeah?
Maybe we'll see what they do in the morning.
Yeah. Andrew, meanwhile, you've bought beers for... Wait, shit. Sorry, my rabbit is cracking up. Leave those cables alone, you animal. Oh, crap. Well, sorry, guys, I need to...
No problem.
Sorry, guys, my rabbit began to attack my cable. Oh no, he's doing it again. Wait! Alright, I'm back. I've put the vile fiend in the cage. But she'll be very angry at me right now. Yeah?
Well, you can always use the holy hand grenade if you need to.
I'm not sure if it would work.
We pull out the holy hand grenade.
Man, that's my favorite scene from that movie. Okay, we're good now. So Andrew, you're drinking, your beer with Johan, and you see Gennaro and Sally coming to the inn. Gennaro and Sally, you two can see that the inn has significantly less people right now. Many of the patrons went back to either their homes or their rooms. And you see that both Johan and Lucas are drinking another mug of Wordbats Dark. So what are you doing right now?
I walk back to the table, and I'm whispering, like, that guy's up to something. I have it so he wants to meet us 2 hours after the cock rises. That's the best we have. We know where he's going to be at a particular time, and he wants 2 gold for all of us to go to the Leaping Frog. That's not even our final destination, so I think that's a bit steep. I think I should meet him in the morning and offer 2 silver per person. If he accepts it, he's up to something, because that's insane. If not, we'll leave.
Sounds good. But
At least this way, all of you guys can cover me while I go on the boat and talk to him tomorrow.
yeah, we should probably still set up a watch tonight, though, even though we're in the inn, just in case if he really is up to something.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Probably smaller seats, though, because we're all pretty sleep deprived.
Yeah, I mean, we can, reasonably
Like 2
safe.
hours.
So, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you're all rather tired, but the watch is probably not a bad idea. So
I think we should get our provisions tonight so we can get there before they do in the morning.
Well, every place other than the inn is going to be closed right now, so I know we can buy some stuff from the inn, but that's not where we're going to get the best provisions either, though, is it?
I mean, we can get bread and, salted meat, jerky,
Okay.
and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, we can do that here, then that's good.
Okay, so I'll go up to the bartender and
all right.
some food.
He looks at you and says, "We'll be closing in an hour or so, so you'll be able to catch some sleep. Don't worry."
Right. I just wanted to buy some provisions because we're getting up early tomorrow.
Provisions, you say? For how many people?
5.
For 5. And how many days would you like to buy these provisions?
4 days.
4 days for 5 people, eh?
Something that'll stay.
Well, I guess I can arrange something. We have some dried fruit, some dried meats. It should be, yeah. Do you want this done now or tomorrow morning?
I'd rather get it out of the way now. I could fill a rucksack.
Okay. You know what? Go back to your table. I'll bring this to you when I'll collect it. All right?
Okay, some dry bread, some salted meat, and nuts and fruit sound good.
Yeah. I'll do that without any problems. No worry. Be back with you in a second.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I had to say that because my fucking Adobe Reader just crashed. I hate that. Christ.
Computers are not cooperating today.
No,
I'll say it's a curse. It's a cursed day, I think, all around.
I mean, you would thought that after what 20 years they would perfect the fucking thing already. but apparently it's too much to ask. Right. So you wanted provisions for 5 people for 4 days, right?
Right.
All right. So it's
I still have some food. Like I have some apples and bread, I think. Or no, apples and potatoes and.
yeah, but you know that it will cost you it will cost you 120 silver.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
So I can't be covering the whole tab myself anymore.
120 silver is it's 6 gold crowns, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the bartender if he can come down on that price.
You want him to step down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, try for your what's that? What's that throw?
Is there a haggle skill?
Yeah, there is haggle skill,
I
and
don't think I have.
you don't have, so it's half of your fellowship. No, yeah, it's half of your fellowship.
Oh wow.
Whoa, you've made it!
I don't know what it is. I'm looking it up now, but it's
You've made it!
35 fellowship.
Alright, you've basically, engaged the bartender in an epic conversation. You've just...
About the price of pork belly.
Yeah, and he was so impressed by that he agreed to cut the price in half. So actually you only have to pay 3 gold crowns for the whole, for the whole food.
Okay, I'll do it.
Alright. So are you paying?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so...
Whoops. How much was the food and drink earlier, though? Because I didn't get that.
Oh, so you did not pay for food and drink earlier?
No, I paid for the room. We didn't pay for the food yet.
It was... You've ordered food for all of you, so it was 50 pennies.
50 pennies.
Yeah.
That's 2.5 silver.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Also, Andrew, the beer that you've bought, it was...
You said 2 pennies earlier.
yeah, 2 pennies, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Right. So you've paid for everything. You're all set. You have your bellies full. You feel really sleepy right now. And people are actually leaving the inn. So some of them actually a few people come in, but they are those who sleep in here. Aside from you, there are about 6 other people in the common room. What are you going to do?
I guess we should go to sleep but do it in shifts.
Yeah, I mean, I think one person at a time to watch is probably fine. It is a crowded room. We want to hole up, and I think in a corner, not near a window if we can, but even if we have to, I think one person staying awake, per shift is fine.
Okay, so who takes the first shift? Who takes the?
Well,
how many shifts should there be, and who goes first? Who goes last?
There's 4 adults.
Yeah, of course, girl will not take the shift.
Right. And what time is it?
It's about 9 o'clock right now.
9-10 o'clock ish. Okay. Rooster will probably. And is it summer or winter?
It's summer.
Summer. So yeah, Rooster will probably be crowing at 6-ish. So that's 9 hours. So 2 hours per shift.
All right.
Yeah, and then ish 2 hours ish per shift. Ought to be enough. So I'll take the first one since it was my idea, unless anybody else wants it.
Nope, it's all you.
Okay, so you take the first one. Who takes the second? Gennaro volunteers, actually.
I'll take the third.
You're thinking. All right, so Johan takes the last shift.
Okay.
Okay. So you've decided on the shifts, and you huddle. What?
Whoever's keeping watch should sit right next to the girl, I think.
I think so too. Yeah.
Right next to her. So even if they're not paying attention, like, they'll notice.
Well, that's part of why I was wanting to, if possible, get into a corner and put her into the corner, up against
Yeah.
a wall.
All right.
Further,
Because we
cut
know
off
these guys
access.
want her. Or we're pretty sure anyway.
Yeah.
We don't know why, but...
Okay. All right. You've decided on the shifts. You huddle in the corner, and you go to sleep. I mean, those, of course, who don't have their watch currently on. Yeah. You're all very tired. You just feel that both that combat and the whole journey, you can feel it in your bones. So you gladly go to sleep. Your shifts, nothing happens on your shifts. Nothing at all. When suddenly, haha,
Really?
haha, haha. Where's the music? All right, here it is. When suddenly, Andrew and Brian, suddenly you're awake as you hear the sounds of combat.
Okay.
And you see that Johann is fending off Moritz and his two associates. While Bianca is screaming, sitting right next to Wall with her hands around her knees. She's screaming. Moritz is crying, "I must save Helga! I will save my daughter from you, you fiends!" And the two boatmen support him. They have cudgels in their hands, and they're just they're just trying to rush Johann, who has his club and his dagger. You get up, roll for initiative,
Okay.
and we'll decide what's next.
Sounds like a misunderstanding.
Alright, I need to check that. Row 7. And of course, give me your when you're rolling for initiative. Always give me the final final result together with your agility.
Okay, 1 second.
Wait, Brian, Andrew, Gennaro.
54. I'm gonna put that in.
Brian, 54, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Go. And you, Andrew?
I got a 40.
You've got 40 total. Okay. Morris is 42. Now I have to roll for Ash as well. Ooh, nice roll. He's Johan, so holy shit, his agility is awesome. 53 for Ashley. Yeah, it's quite a beast. Gennaro. I'll roll for him. He's 37, so that means... Oh, okay, 40. Andrew, I will need for you to roll one more time.
Another initiative or just...
Another just roll D10 this time. Just roll D10.
Okay. Hold Ooh, 1.
1. Alright, so you're after Gennaro, basically. That
Okay.
means...
Dead last.
Yeah. 33, and I will also roll for the last guy. Oh, he also... Oh no, he rolled 10. Oh, so he's 43 actually. Okay, so this is the... first is Brian, then Ashley, then Moritz... No, sorry, then Rolf, then Moritz, then Gennaro, Andrew, and lastly Edgar. Right, so the fight is on. You two don't have your weapons in hands. What are you, Brian? What are you going to do?
He said that's his daughter, right?
Yeah.
So we shouldn't even be fighting. We need to defuse the situation.
Well. Oh, also, guys, one more thing. In my fights, I want you to quickly, make decisions because it's dynamic and stuff. Just.
Okay.
So, what are you going to do?
Sheathe your weapons.
Okay, that's half action for something like that to be shouted, and your other action?
Do they react?
Well,
Or
it's
they
not
just
their
fight?
it's not their turn yet. Remember?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get my. Well, I can't say sheathe my weapons and get my weapon out. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait.
Okay, you're waiting.
Yeah.
However, you see that